Can you possibly attain what you would be able to attain without anywhere to study, without any peace and quiet, and without any of those things that middle-class children take for granted? Absolutely.
I'm grateful to my honourable friend. Before she leaves the question of health, as an inner-city member of Parliament for 14 years, I'm sure she will have seen, as I've seen, the numbers of women that come into one's advice session and burst into tears, women who are suffering from acute depression because of having to suffer overcrowded, damp housing conditions with all the family problems that ensue. Just a general issue of depression amongst working class women on these estates.
I thank my honourable friend for raising the issue, for raising mental health issues, which are absolutely critical, and you can't escape it when you're an MP in a surgery, and it seems that 90% of the people who come into you have got their prescriptions in tow and are desperately depressed, and indeed these issues are particularly acute in ethnic minority communities as well.
We won't be able to win this key argument with our colleagues, because I'm happy to give way.
Abbott. Honourable gentleman, I think it's a very important point, and I would take it a bit further and say there's evidence to show that take-up of the working families tax credit, which is one of the sort of flagship poverty alleviation measures of my administration, is lower in London because of the effect of inflated housing costs still doesn't make it worth people's while to claim it.
The Honourable Lady makes a very good point. It was one of the unfinished businesses of the last Parliament, the reform of housing benefit, and I've spoken with some of those.
And I think that those have been raised by a whole number of speakers this morning.
Stock transfers.
Yes, well,
yeah.
You know, there's
on the
5 minutes.
Stock transfers. My honourable friend, Member Bethnal Green and Burr, asked if there's going to be analysis done about how stock transfers have worked. We've done more stock transfers in Hackney than any other London borough, and our experience has not been satisfactory. We want to see some analysis before this policy is promoted further.
Well, I'm sure everybody will look at the lessons of stock transfers. However, there are many different ways to get different funding streams into providing social and affordable housing.